but I couldn't hear him through that like that earlier. So I think it's good. All right. Now I just need to bring chat up on the screen. I can hear you. Say something, Chief. Did you hear that?
Testing 1, 2.
I think it's good. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody that's coming in, I'm trying to give y'all a couple of minutes because we had almost 10 people, but we had to cut it because it wasn't right. So I know it's a few people that was wanting to see this live, and I'm trying to make sure everybody can. Okay, there go my brother Uncle Ralph is in the building. What up, Ralph? As they say, if y'all don't mind, hit them thumbs up when you come in. This is Hollywood Theater today. As y'all come in, I'm gonna make an introduction for this man here. This is one of Louisiana's fastest RC racers that they got going. I know this for a fact because I've been on the side watching, and I've been on the side of him racing. They have a top 10 list, and I know he's been up there pretty high on that top 10 list. What else can I say about this man? Very competitive, funny man. And before this gets any further, y'all please know this, that when I see this man, I'm going to shake his hand. I'm going to dab hug this brother and show him some love and be glad to see him. Now, these cars, we battle with these cars, but this is family right here. So we're going to do a little trash talk after a while, but I just wanted y'all to know that what you're seeing is good competitive fun. We cross state lines to race each other. They treat us like family when we're there, and we try to vice versa. And I'm trying to see if I left anything out. I don't believe I have. So without any further ado, y'all, this is DJ, the driver of Frank Lucas and Mr. Joe Biden, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, John? Hey, I want to try something right quick because you echoing real bad in my background. See if
Okay.
you can mute one of your maybe the laptop or the phone.
I, I think hey, whatever's in there muted. Is it muted back there? Yeah. Okay. Tell me how they hit you. It was my phone. I think it was the phone. So I see it's a little delay as it gets to him from me too.
Okay, it's still doing it. It's a delay now though.
Mm,
It's not
okay.
echoing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna get you to read questions from in there, Ava. If somebody asks questions, I'm gonna shut this computer off. Maybe that'll help if we get less off the Wi-Fi. Is the tablet off the Wi-Fi? I don't think so, but I can shut it down. Okay, we giving some Wi-Fi strength now. Cause see, I can see the questions on my phone. Okay. But I can see them there. All right. Y'all bear with us. Like I said, it's first time doing this. And DJ, thank you, brother, for doing this with me. Okay, is there any better?
It's still doing it, but we'll roll with it.
Okay, Chief. All right, y'all. Well, other than this starting out, Rocky, welcome to the live, brother. And after the introduction, like I say, y'all, this is one of the bad boys. He ain't nothing to play with. And if you ain't ready, he will embarrass you. I know this firsthand. So, how's it going, brother?
Oh man, I'm making it, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank
I
you.
haven't been able to make a couple of your events, so I'm looking forward to I know we're gonna kind of do something together here later on in the month on the 24th. So I'm
Yes,
looking forward to that.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we. I know real life go on outside of this because this is our plaything right here. But we got to pay them bills. You got to
On
make that money.
That's right. That's
OnlyFans
right.
13 said you cut them dreads.
Yes, the dreads are cut. Sorry, y'all. They got too heavy, hot headaches. You know the drill. But I'm gonna get back to DJ. Okay, DJ, I'm gonna start these questions on you, brother. All right. What, if you can remember, what was your very first RC car?
Uh, my very first one, Traxxas Bandit. Traxxas Bandit. Little two
Already,
S, 3S car.
already. Did you ever race anything? Well, not race. Play with any of them older than that? That's the oldest one you messed with.
Man, them little Walmart cars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Radio Shack stuff like that. But my first real need for speed car was a Traxxas Bandit.
yeah. Do you remember Tyco? Tyco had this Bandit that was a Nissan truck that ran on a nickel, little
Nickel
yellow
battery.
nickel
Yeah,
battery pack.
yeah,
And that was my first time because it had like a regular pull and then you could push and it would go over and back and it was like the little turbo in it.
yeah.
We took the springs out, tried to drop them down low. But I remember my first one was a Corvette with a long cord on it that you had to walk to chase. So they have come a long way. So
Yeah.
my next question to you is what's your favorite RC?
I would have to say my second limitless that I built, and that would be Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas. So do you feel that with each build, how can I say it, you get a greater love with
Yep,
each build?
yep, 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 yep. I do.
I can feel that. Who is some of your biggest competitors down there?
Uh, I would probably have to say it got real competitive when a buddy of mine he come back from Florida. He had one built, and we call him Pep. He had a car called First 48. So
Already.
so he come back down here, whooping me with my little 2S, 3S car. He had a car he was running on 6 and 8s. So I think about the second time he come back, he was working pipeline oil field or whatever. About the second time he come back, I went bought one from Ralph. Ralph had a roller,
Hmm.
a Corvette roller, and so that's where it all started.
Yes, sir. Man, and I tell you, I never done crack, but I tell you, this is like crack. I can vouch for that. All right. Have you ever totaled any car that you really cared about? I mean, not that fix an arm, uh, 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 replace a bone or something. I mean, really totaled one of your cars.
Well, my first time out there, you guys had come here from come to Shreveport, and then we came out there. That was my first time coming at
Yeah,
the church parking lot, and I told Joe that day, and it was A
you
arms and
sure did. I remember that.
yeah, it was A arms, new chassis, everything. The car still run pretty good, but I hadn't really got it back like I wanted to.
I know what you're saying. You just keep combing on it because it's got that heart in it to you.
Yeah.
You just gotta feel like you gotta keep touching it till you get it back where it was. All right. Next question. What was your fastest clocked RC time in 132? I tell you mine, so you can go and laugh at it. Mine's 2.1. That's where I'm at so far. So far.
2.1. What was the mile per hour on that?
Oh my God. I put it on the video I got, brother. I have to pull that video up. I want to say it might have been close to 70, if not. It might have been 72, maybe.
I'm gonna put it like this so we can stay competitive. I'm a little quicker than 2.1.
I know this. I
Yeah,
know this.
I'm a little quicker than 2.1. I'm close to 90 miles per hour on my times.
All right. So there you go. So y'all hear what kind of muscle he got jumping. I told you this is what we're dealing with. Okay. Last question, and then I'm gonna let you say what you want to say. We're gonna get off this paper a little bit. What would you tell anybody wanting to take up this hobby? Doing
Man,
it like we
it's a
do
money pit, man. It's a money pit. It
it.
it's
I,
fun. It's a headache some days, but overall, man, I find relief in it, man. Just shooting the shit with the guys. Man, we get out there at 12, 1 o'clock some days, and man, we run these things till it get dark, 7, 8
yeah,
o'clock at night. You know.
yeah,
Then it's been days where we get so competitive, man, that we might go out there 4 or 5 days in a row, man, tear $200 or $300 worth of tires, just trying to come back and beat the next guy next week or next month or whenever.
yes,
So,
yes,
man, it's definitely a challenge. It's a great hobby. I wouldn't turn nobody away from it. I mean, the hardest thing is trying to figure it out, man, getting it dialed in, getting it set in. And it comes to a point where sometimes you have to realize that, okay, that is it. As far
yeah,
as I can go with this car, I'm gonna leave it alone because if you don't do that, you'll end up going the other way. Just say you might have it running 2.0, 2.1, and you steady fishing, and sometimes you might end up at 2.3, 2.4 before you know it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
especially for guys that I mean I know guys that they fish and they really don't know what they're doing.
yeah.
So they end up somewhere where they, worse than where they were.
Right, right. And like you said, that's where I have been combing and trying to learn for myself, so I know if when I do this to the car, it's doing this instead of just reading something and throwing that what's written into your car. I
Yeah.
rather take a few butt whoopings and learn upon the way. And that brings me to what I was about to say. I really appreciate running into Mr. Joe Biden, uh, Gumbo, uh, okay, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. You dropped off the screen.
Okay, yeah, it froze my screen up. But I really do appreciate getting to run into y'all because that was what we were needing here when I was getting started here. You know how you feel when you're the fastest out of top three in your city. Your chest stick out a little bit. I used to play basketball, and that's another thing this does for me. It fills that competitive void that I can't go hoop like I used to no more because I got to go to work. But this
Hmm.
right here fills that competitive void. So, you know, you got to put in the time, the work to try to get your skill up, and you need somebody besides your cousins on the street to play. And so y'all come through
Yeah.
here and y'all put some knots on our head. So I've been lifting weights. You done had me up here lifting weights. I got to spar with Ralph, and Ralph let me know quick. Uh, don't be trying to spar, getting ready for my boy DJ. But I said I was just trying to run and get somebody fast because I know I'm fixing to run somebody fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
um, I'm aiming to make this a good, and I don't normally cuss, but I'm trying to make this on this channel but I'm trying to make this a good ass race.
Yeah.
I People around here, the senior, and they like, you sure you ready? You think you got him? You think you can get with him? I'm telling you, look, I'm working on what my motto is. Don't get mad, get faster. And I'm trying to get you, DJ. You are up on me 3-1. You know that?
Yeah, man, I'm still working too, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. It's
Uh-huh.
some guys on my end that got some money on you.
Hey, that just make it fun. Cause
Yeah,
I know over here some people one of them named Leo, he told me today, I say, hey man, we're gonna be racing, man. I ain't going down there. I seen how they be running. I was like, no, man, we gotta get down there and get in that mix, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be a good race. I've been working on some things. I've been trying to work on getting better, and I think y'all see it since the last time we raced. I know
yeah,
you're gonna be ready. It's
yeah, man.
I want it to look like that fight that's coming up, Crawford and Spence. You watch boxing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who you got in that out of Crawford and Spence?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with Spence.
Me too, bro. Me too. I mean, Crawford's nice and he got them hands and he got that old too. But it's just something about Spence to me.
Yeah.
He kind of remind me of Jones when Jones was at his peak. Well, man, is there anything you like to say or any warning? Because once we get there, it's gonna be a lot of racing, I'm sure, outside
No,
of us.
man.
But
All I'm gonna say is have your cameras rolling on the 24th, and I'm gonna try to give YouTube the best show I can give. Frank Lucas will be in the building. I don't know about Joe Biden, but I'm trying to get him out the nursing home. You know he been falling and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to have him there too.
all right. Well, hey, DJ brother, thanks for the love. Thanks for stopping through. Like I say, y'all, we're gonna race hard. There's gonna be some trash talking, maybe a little beeping out, but all in all, there'll definitely be love at the end of the night. Nothing but respect for this man. I appreciate him giving me the time tonight, and even when we get together and race. All the 3818 boys, Ralph, Kerry, Mark, Pooh, Big Pooh, uh, dang, who I'm leaving out? Anybody I'm forgetting,
Man,
man?
it's Smiley first 48.
Smiley,
You
yeah,
got Kerry, man. It's a bunch of guys, man.
yeah. If y'all notice, I'm drinking this special man Kool-Aid, so that might alter my memory. But I'm gonna let you get back to your nice, beautiful evening, brother. Like I said, and I appreciate the interview, and we'll see each other race day.
All right, 10-4, that's a bet.
All right, Chief. Much love.
All right.
Peace.